Hey everybody, welcome back, and this is going to be my part 10 of my Blu-ray and DVD collection series. So yeah, after this one there'll be part 11 and then finally part 12. And that'll be all of my DVDs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Return to Horror High. This is actually one of George Clooney's very first movies, which they went ahead and added his name there. He only has one scene, but it's kind of funny when you see bigger names in like old 80s or lower budget films. The Return of Swamp Thing, starring Heather Locklear. Goofy. The Ring, the remake, starring Naomi Watts. I got this DVD when I went and saw Riverdance here at the Kentucky Center for the Arts last year. And it's just basically something they were selling. The Best of Riverdance. The River Wild, starring Meryl Streep, Kevin Bacon, and David Stratman. It's a very good movie. The Unrated Uncensored Road Trip DVD. My collector's edition of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which is a 2-disc, and then it comes with the missing sequel, which it's technically a sequel, but I never really look at it as a sequel because it's so different. I mean, there are a few characters that are the same, but I mean, different actors playing them, but same character. So it's the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Shock Treatment. Mira Sorvino and Lisa Kudrow in Rami and Michelle's high school reunion. Great movie, Rudy, the widescreen special edition. Rosemary's Baby. The Rules of Attraction. Ruthless People, starring Bette Midler and Danny DeVito. Very funny movie. I like a lot of Bette Midler's films. Satan's Black Wedding with a double feature of Criminally Insane, and out of the two, I prefer Criminally Insane. Excellent little 70s horror film. Basically, it's about this really big fat woman named Ethel, who if she doesn't get to eat, she basically kills you with her meat cleaver. And it's basically what we took our random film, Melissa of the Dead, and basically took a spin on it and kind of paid homage to Criminally Insane. So definitely out there, anyone that wants to see a really good, cheesy, low-budget 70s film, definitely pick up Criminally Insane. Save the Last Dance. Saved. Saving Private Ryan, another one of my absolute favorite Tom Hanks films. Saw, Uncut Edition, 2-disc. Saw 2, Special Edition, unrated. Saw 3, unrated, Special Edition, or Exclusive Edition, 2-disc. Saw 4, It's a Trap, unrated Director's Cut. And then my Saw 5 is over there with all my box sets up at the top. So I already showed that off in a different video, but it's the one with the blade that spins, so it's kind of cool. Scanners, which, yes, is getting remade. Scary Movie. Scary Movie 2, which a lot of people like Scary Movie 2 a lot, and I think it's good, but it's not my favorite. I personally like 1 and 3 more than I did 2, but everything after 3 is So this is the last in the series that I like. Scary Movie 3. Schindler's List. Scream Greats, Tom Savini, Master of Horror effects video. and he signed it for me when I met him. Scream Theater double feature, 2 classic slasher flicks, Sisters of Death with Scream Bloody Murder, and out of the 2, I like Scream Bloody Murder a lot better. Sisters of Death I can't really remember. I remember not liking it, but Scream Bloody Murder is awesome. Another very low budget, I think it's 70s. Yep, 1973. Secretary, which I know Boomstick Please just did a little 30-second review on. Yeah, I do own it. One of the few Bowl films I actually own. I do not own any of his other movies. This one I actually liked. House of the Dead, haven't seen it. Blood Rain, haven't seen any of those movies. But this one, Alone in the Dark, is another one I haven't seen. But this movie, Seed Unrated, I actually like this. I mean, no, it's not the best movie in the world, but I can't imagine it being any worse than some of his other movies from what I've heard. But this was actually really good. I mean, it's a very graphic horror movie. There's a lot of very nasty scenes of violence. Very extreme, actually. But it's just called Seed Unrated. And I liked it. But I haven't seen a lot of his other movies. And a lot of people hate him for like House of the Dead, Alone in the Dark. You know, movies like that. But I've never actually seen any of those. The unrated unrated and fully extended Seed of Chucky DVD, which, yeah, I have mixed feelings about this movie. Obviously, Chucky is not scary anymore, and he hasn't been scary for a long time, but I guess this is more or less just fun, dark comedy. A&E's Collector's Choice, Serial Killers Profiling the Criminal Mind. It's a 2-disc that on disc 1 talks about the criminal profiler, and then it talks about serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer. Disc 2, John Wayne Gacy, and then finally the second video on the second disc is Charles Manson, and basically just, you know, everything that went on with him. It's real neat. I had this thing a while back about serial killers and stuff, and I got this at Best Buy for like $10, and it's really good. I mean, it's 2-disc. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. Kane, See No Evil. I think Kane did a really good job in this. I mean, no, it's not a great movie, and there are a couple things I would have changed about it had it been my movie, but overall I liked it. It was a good, fun slasher movie, and Kane, he's just crazy. Oh, a movie I would definitely recommend to anyone. This is actually a movie I can't watch by myself because I think it's very creepy. It's not a gory movie. It's not bloody, really, but it's just a very atmospheric, very, very, very creepy horror movie. It all takes place in this asylum, this sanitarium that's closed down, and these guys come in to renovate it, and it talks about ghosts, possession. It's a very, very creepy movie. It's called Session 9. And this movie came out in, I want to say like 1999, maybe. Nope, my bad. 2002 is what it says. But it's definitely one to check out. It's very, very creepy. Collector's edition from Focus Features, John Waters Serial Mom Special Edition. Shallow Hal. Not a huge Jack Black fan, but this is one of them that I really did like a lot. Shaun of the Dead. Absolutely awesome movie. It's a horror comedy with actually some pretty good gore towards the end. But yeah, it's an awesome movie. I found this movie to be very enjoyable. It's Maggie Gyllenhaal in Sherry Baby. She does a very good job. She has it's definitely one to check out if you like her. And I do like Maggie Gyllenhaal, which I like her brother too, Jake Gyllenhaal. Meryl Streep, Roseanne Barr, and Ed Begley Jr. She-Devil. Guilty pleasure. Meryl Streep and Roseanne Barr in this movie are a hoot. Definitely one to check out. The Shining Stephen King's TV version of it, 2-disc special edition. I really like this movie. Of course, I like the original a lot more, though, and I have the original one on Blu-ray. It's with my Blu-rays. Shocker, Wes Craven, another one that's in the works to be remade. Shockwaves, Nazi zombie film from the 70s. Short Bus, unrated. Shriek of the Mutilated, a very low budget movie from the late 70s or early 80s. 2-disc special edition of Silence of the Lambs. Silent Night, Deadly Night, uncut and uncensored. Sinbad and the Seven Seas, starring Lou Ferrigno. Sin City. And Stephen King's Silver Bullet. So, yeah, check out my next video with part 11. Talk to everyone soon.